चलो वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। वापस मिल आ गए हैं लाइव स्ट्रीम पे।
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
चलो भाई लाइव स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट करते हैं अपनी। चलो
Revelio.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Powers should be kept in the oldest pureblood family.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
ये बड़ा हाल होता है भाई।
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master put.
That's their power. So in the case,
Artfully helped you
Levioso.
down. Now, the basic cast.
oh yeah.
Good. Now, the basic cast.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast.
Levioso. Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast.
Levioso. Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Good. Now, the basic cast. Good. Now, the basic cast.
Levioso.
Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Levioso.
Good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Start discussing that.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Lumos.
ओहो ये तो लॉक है तो इससे बात करते हैं
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. That reminds me.
उससे चलते हैं और सीढ़ी है इधर से
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented Bluetooth.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
We sometimes have to remind them to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. Excellent. Happens to the best of us. Splendid! Don't lose your composure. That's it! Not to worry. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Watch this.
ओकेगा भाई
Phew.
ऐसा कर
Accio. Stay focused.
हो गया
Here we go!
अच्छा
Keep trying. Let us see this. There we go.
Accio.
Happens to the best of us. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Phew.
Accio.
Very good.
Here we go!
Don't lose your composure.
Let us see this. There we go.
Accio.
Ah, you almost had it.
अच्छा फोर से वापस तो रुक जाएगा
Very good, both of you. Well done.
हाँ
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
You can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, You can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Don't shy away now.
Accio! Accio!
Oh, there goes my way.
Accio!
Expulso! Act like a winner!
Come on!
Expulso!
Accio!
You're better than that!
Protego!
That's all you've got?
Protego! Accio!
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
Protego! Accio! Protego! Accio! 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 Protego! Come on! Accio! 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 Stupidego! Accio! 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 Accio!
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
Leviosa! Protego! Leviosa!
Is that all you've got? Descendo!
Leviosa! Leviosa!
You're better than that!
Protego!
I'm the one!
Leviosa!
I could never duel like that. Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Levioso. Accio.
ये कॉल लग गई, ये भी लग गई, ये भी लग गई। अभी सब और नहीं बाकी है। ठीक है।
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
If I can just...
Ugh. What am I missing?
I think I can get an aroma sticker.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that's all...
Hello, Lenora. Could you remind me what's so special about that empty painting?
It's not necessarily special, as far as I can tell. It's some sort of puzzle that I'm trying to work out. Have a look if you're of a mind. Perhaps you can spot a clue that I've missed.
Levioso!
Arthur tried conjuring a pillar the other day. Ended up with a head box. Not terribly comfortable to sleep on.
I still don't get it.
Wasn't that funny?
You're making...
No, she's not. There's Bobby Vernon.
Right to my heart. I like Ronan's jokes. I find it very witty. Need I say more?
Levioso! Lumos! That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
What sort of ambush? The lot of you sound like you've been put under the imperious curse by Black.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
That will be enough of that. I managed to conjure a hedgehog once, but it...
Accio! Lumos! Levioso! Accio!
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Sometimes the prefect sits next.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Harry Pippin, sir.
I really have made a mess of things. All of the shopkeepers like me. I know they do. They always... To be honest, anything I could get them died.
Why are we only learning all the boring potions? When are we learning Felix Felicis?
Accio! Levioso! Lumos!
We've done our exams.
It's hardly worth studying for potions, unless you're anticipating being poisoned sometime in the near future.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
And if it's double potions, I question whether I wouldn't just...
Revelio!
Do you happen to have any Valerian fruit? I really wanted to have a go at the forgetfulness potion. Only, I can't remember where I put mine.
Transfiguration would be too difficult, but it turns out I have a knack for switching spells. My mother says it's my
Levioso!
Transfiguration accident.
Accio!
I still can't manage to transfigure a match
Levioso!
without catching it on fire. I wish I could afford my own broom from Spin Witches.
Do we really need to practice flying on a broom?
गेम थोड़ा समझ नहीं आ रहा अभी, टाइम लगेगा। ये तो नहीं आई भाई।
Levioso! Accio!
What are you up to now?
Lumos! Protego!
Collect chest. Switch guards. Challenges to survive. कैप्स लॉक टारगेट ठीक है। मजाक मत करनी है पूजा।
It's about time Hogwarts put someone like Black in charge. Perhaps now we can stop.
Protego, Lumos. Accio, Levioso.
वो कहाँ पे आना? फोर मिनिस्टर ओके। शायद ये तो हो गया।
Did say that.
I thought she did. I hope you know that.
Sound too much like a flea bite.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boys as they're selling
I'm not
cards.
telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack.
Levioso.
Was the Minister
Protego.
a Boot or the Minister a Flack?
Revelio.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
I adore shocking
on another
Protego.
adventure, are we?
Lumos. Accio.
चलो ये कपड़ा तो मिला, ये मिल गया और फिर बोलना है चार्ज ही हो गया। ये देख शायद ही हो गया। बंद हो जाओ, चल बंद हो जाओ, तेरा काम खत्म।
Accio. Levioso.
चलो भाई चलते दूसरे मिशन पे। अभी देखते हैं।
Not sure why she'd fuss so much. It was only one page in a book.
I never fold down a corner of a book.
There are so many old books in the library. I'd say you'd be hard-pressed to find one without a turned page.
Oh, I think she knows about it.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
हाँ जोल वो तो शायद अब है नहीं, को क्या हुआ? आईडी देखनी है क्या? हाँ खरीदवा दूंगा मैं। कौन सी खरीदनी है? चैनल तो देख शायद उसने, अब चैनल तो उसमें हो नहीं है, पर हाँ वैसे कई जने हैं ट्रस्टेड, जैसे मतलब यहाँ पर मिल जाएगी आईडी। ढूंढना पड़ेगा मेरे को। कुछ जने थे मतलब इंस्टा पे थे, अब पता नहीं है कि नहीं है, देखना। नहीं मतलब ऐसे ट्रस्टेड ही थे। हाँ
You can get all sorts of clothes.
अच्छा मतलब किसके लिए चाहिए तेरे को? तेरे लिए चाहिए? अच्छा 5 साल में तो काफी कुछ मिल जाएगा। साथ में अगली सोल्यूशन मिल जाएगी, काफी कुछ मिल जाएंगी। ना लेवल 1 नहीं, मैक्स 5 6 7 और नहीं तो क्या। मैं देखता हूँ ढूंढ के भी तो लाइव स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ। ठीक है ओके। अरे कॉल आ गई थी यार। चलो देखते हैं।
I'd never have a harsh word to say about Hogwarts. I, for one, could stay here forever.
I spent hours trying to conjure Elite Time when I was a first year, only to then
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
थोड़ा बोरिंग सा लग रहा है गेम यार। ओ तो वापस यहीं आ गया मैं।
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Lumos.
Those bouncing bulbs get big, they can be...
चलो आज की लाइव स्ट्रीम इतनी, मिलते हैं रात को।